can't go back to live a normal life until I go through this. Please cut. Oh, voice on the radio. Please come home. Did you start the tape recorder? This is going to get weird. No matter what you hear, please stay put. If anything were to happen to me, this transmission will serve as a testimony. The skeleton inside of me isn't mine. I'm in the process of investigating what's going on. Yes, I tried discarding the idea at first. However, once you're convinced of something like this, an absolute horror gets a hold of you. Picture being inhabited by a stranger. You can't just go about attending school after the realization. The best course of action is to steal an X-ray machine and to escape the country to peek into your own body. That's obviously the best course of action there. Undoubtedly. The best course of action is to steal an X-ray machine. You still with me? Please come home. That ain't happening. Your boy just stole an X-ray machine. Okay, getting everything set up. 11:45, A Vivid Life. Yes, well, that's the title's there, so welcome to this. God knows what this even is. It's about X-raying, that's as far as I got in the reading description. But it looked interesting. I'll keep you posted on my advances through the radio. I brought a medkit in case the X-ray shows some strange body under my skin. And don't worry, I know my ways around I can't cut the skeleton out. Focus, Amy. First locate, then extract. We promise to stop digging randomly in our flesh. Oh, hello. Ugh. It's a crystal eye. I could gouge it out and examine it closely. These teeth are artificial. I should take a close look at them. I brought some pliers with me. Okay, deep breaths. Pull the teeth out. This is going to hurt. I should have stolen a bottle of vodka while I was at it. Oh, no. Now my mouth feels all weird. Ugh. In addition to not being mine, I guess. These teeth almost look and feel like the real thing. I almost died the day Johan beat me with a frying pan. Reminds me of how they punish child soldiers other side of the border. They're not alike at all. These may come from different people. Is this skull some sort of Frankenstein? Where did the maker of this skeleton get his material from? Oh, it's eye time. Eye out. Quickly can put it back. I can feel the cold air inside my skull. It's really unpleasant. There's a code number behind this. I somehow recognize this number pattern. Feels military. There you go. Can you pop that thing back in now? Thank you. Okay, we've done the head. Chest, I guess? Oh dear, that's going to be a problem. Some of this skeleton's cervical discs have been replaced. The Johann's is dick. That day I couldn't take it anymore. I was trying to escape when he... Wish you could just kind of drag it around rather than going out and in again. Oh, that's the chest again. Didn't know how low it needed to go. Ooh, what the hell? There's a weird substance in my stomach. It reacts to X-rays. What could it be? I can try to make myself throw up. Deep breaths. Throw up. Hope it doesn't smell much. Yeah, that's the worst thing. Ugh. Ugh. The taste is awful. What was this doing inside my stomach? It was like coagulated blood and pus. The smell is terrible. I recognize this. It's plastic explosive. I can notice stuff moving inside this mass. It feels otherworldly. Has my body been incubating this? It's alive. It has a sort of conscience since it reacts to me speaking. I'm glad it's out now. Okay, that was disturbing. Shoulders. Nothing. Okay, lower down. Nothing. Hand. Oh. Looks like an electronic device. I don't like the idea of keeping that inside of me. Out it comes. Let's remove this baby. Ugh. Ah. Looks like a microchip. It's blinking. This is the citizenship we have all installed at birth. This is not like human technology. It's a tracking device. Someone's watching my movements. This is high military tech. Somehow I can tell. A lot of military stuff going on there. I don't know if the choices I'm making here affect what actually the outcome is. But it seems like we're gunning towards military at the moment. Why would any intelligence agency want to keep a track of me? Well, if your skeleton really isn't yours, then I'm guessing you were some sort of experiment. Let's try the other shoulder. Nada. Nothing there. Nothing there. Hand. Okay, that seems good. Okay. Stomach. Oh, yeah, we've got... wait, is it back in there? I already inspected this, yeah, and you already threw it up. I don't know why it's still reacting. Okay, moving down to the hips and below. And the sensitive parts. Some small round object. What's it doing inside of me? Better extract it and get a closer look. Okay. Extract the bullet. I've never cut so deep into my thigh. Here goes nothing. Ugh. Ugh. Don't use your fingers. It's a bullet. I had a bullet inside my thigh. It's a special caliber used by Russian agents. The wound is so old, was I shot as a kid? I don't have any memories of this. But I do recall a smell. It's making me want to cry. Great. Great. Let's continue moving down the leg. Okay. Moving further down. Leg bone. My feet are sized very differently. They're like 2 shoe sizes apart. Whoever put this skeleton inside me isn't familiar with the human body. The idea of being this oblivious to the human body messing with my insides makes me want to rip my bones out of my flesh. Yeah, let's not do that. Can we get a proper x-ray of the feet, or is that all we get? No. Yeah, they are different sizes, aren't they? That's gross. Let's go down the other leg now. Are we going to make you cut your feet off? I don't think that's a good plan. Okay, okay. What else have we got? We've done pretty much everything, haven't we? So we didn't cover... Okay, no, we covered the brain and everything there. Okay, we covered both of the main points in there. I'm going to tell you about how Johan hurt my back. I believe I was shot as a kid. The day Johan's screams didn't paralyze me, it was worse. They haunted my legs. My skeleton would start running towards the window, not willing to endure another of Johan's beatings. In case you don't know, when your skeleton decides to override the instructions of your muscles, you just turn into a puppet. So my bones jumped out the window. I fell on top of a car. It wasn't then when this spine was damaged. It was the typewriter Johan threw out of the window that crushed my back. That's how I got the cervical disc replacements. Please come home. Silver lining is the skeleton never ever took control again. I know memories from when we were kids were supposed to be nebulous, confusing, but I feel there's something in my head blocking them. Images don't get to me. But the sounds do, the smells do. Especially the smells, yes. The wound in my thigh is so old, the scar deformed by growth. I was shot as a kid, and this bullet has somehow been living inside of me for years. It smells like burnt flesh and rubble, the smell of high-pitched screams. These bones ache. There's a code behind my crystal eye. Oof. Okay. Ode to October Owls. Wow, sorry. Reading the code out loud instinctively brought that line to my mouth. What's this supposed to mean? I can't really remember buying this crystal eye now that I think on it. Ode to October Owls. That line somehow makes me feel like I'm in the right place. Was it planned for me to be here? Okay, we may be in serious trouble. I found a tracker device under my skin. It's blinking and looks military. Should I destroy it? What is this doing inside of me? Is my skeleton property of some government secret agency? That would explain a lot. It's getting me paranoid. Or more paranoid, I guess. My feet. My feet are the decisive clue. My skeleton isn't mine and these feet were put together by an amateur. Well, maybe amateur is not the word. But whoever messed with my bones isn't very familiar with the human body. My feet are absurdly different in size. Now I'm getting anxious. If I was assembled by some mysterious being, why should I consider my flesh to be human? My mind. Could a human mind get to the realization of their bones not being theirs? Can you tell me more about myself? Okay, whoever's on the radio isn't really talking much here. What do you even mean by home? I'm glad I'm not the only one getting frustrated with this radio. There was something alive in my stomach. I vomited a disgusting pinkish mass. Upon further examination, you can discern small beings floating inside. Most of them don't move, though. It looks like they're rapidly dying after being pushed out of my body. This explains why I've been barely eating the past few months. This has been growing inside of me for who knows how long. Although, what is this sadness that is affecting my guts now? I feel like I've lost something very important to me. I pull some teeth out of my mouth. They're all so weird and different. The colour is all wrong. I'm sure these all come from different people. I knew it. My skull has been crafted. These are not my original bones. Now it makes sense why it felt so gross to chew food. It feels like I'm feeding from other people's mouths. I don't want to eat ever again. Okay. First locate, then extract. I think I solved the mystery. I've dug enough around my body for a life. So far, all I've found points towards a clear conclusion. Took me a while, but I've been activated, sir. My bones come from another world. Hey, I'm back. Ode to October Owls. Sorry it took me this long, I'm still a bit hazy. I've been successfully activated, but I don't recognize my surroundings. I believe something went amiss. Are you my handler? Do you copy? Shit, I wasn't supposed to activate myself by myself yet, right? Someone probably saw through my cover and planted the idea of a fodden skeleton in my mind to take me out of the picture. Okay. Returning home. Over and out. What the fucking... Jesus. Okay. I take it you're my handler. Wait, what? That was fucking weird. Okay, so was that true? That we were like a planted agent, and then someone put a thought in our mind that made us dig around and find out the truth? Or was something else going on? Because you let me kind of choose? So I chose the weird thing growing inside my stomach, which was like an alien thing, but then the chips and the bullet and shit like that. So I'm a bit confused as to what you were really going for there. But, a huge but, the idea of digging around in your flesh is the most horror thing you could have ever done to me. So fuck you and thank you for that. But if you do want to play 1145 A Vivid Life for yourself, maybe get different endings, I'm sure there are some. Maybe if you chose the alien one, you know, an alien would come down rather than a weird guy with a fucking, look at that Joshua Graham from New Vegas. But yeah, so I'll put a link down in the description. So thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.